Hello everyone and welcome back to Pittsburgh Vader. In this video, as you can see, I've been working on a lot of bodywork, getting all these trim pieces lined up and ready to be installed permanently in the back here. And I'm doing a lot of stuff just around the car. We got the front clip mounted on and that's about it. So sit back and enjoy the video. And I know it's been a while since my last video. I've had some problems with my daily driver, so I needed to take a little bit to fix a lot of that stuff and get that back on the road. But anyways, I'm still getting a lot of work done on the Vader. Still working on that windshield. We should have that soon. But other than that, we're just working around the car. So we have a lot of the trim pieces sitting up here. On these ones, we have epoxy curing up on these bolts we put in the back. That's for all the trim pieces in the back. There's one more over there. Oops. We also have these are the side trim pieces. We're gluing the grill mesh in there now. We did the bolts on those earlier, so we're just using this Gorilla Glue construction adhesive. Seems to work pretty well. Keep these grills in and everything. We have both of those drying up now. After that, we'll try to glue them, stick them into the car, see how they fit and everything, and then keep working on the back end of the car, mostly trying to get all that situated and ready to go. Alright, so in the last video I had blue tape on the headlights and we took that off and tried readjusting it with clear tape on, and we had a little bit more of an issue than we thought. They were pointed the wrong ways, just a little bit, so we adjusted the front end a little bit more. There's still a tiny gap in the front, but that's easily fixable. We just have to adjust a tiny bit more, but we're pretty much there. And as you can see, the headlights are pointed the right direction and everything, so pretty much good to go. The front clip is on and we took it back off, but the hood sits in there pretty much perfectly. Just need to put in the hinges and everything, get that all set up, and we're pretty much good to go on the front end. Start doing body work pretty soon here. Here's a little update on that line here. Got it all the way down across the side. All I got left is I'm gonna have to cut it in here just so it looks like a body part separation. But after that, pretty much done with that one. I'll replicate it on the other side, and I've started working on this one. I got here and here just fine, but inside this curve here, it's a little hard because of the method I'm using. The way I'm doing this is just putting a Bondo spreader and wrapping it in the sandpaper, and then you rub it along the line. Problem is there's a pretty big divot in here, so my plan is to cut one of these to shape that fits in that, and then just keep sanding that out. So I'll get that done. Show you guys how it looks at the end. But yeah, that's basically just what I'm doing. Wanted to show you how you do those body lines because I had a few people asking. But besides that, I'm just working on the regular body work and getting this thing ready. Alright, so I got both of the hood latches, actually the hinges installed here. So all you do is just tap the hole here and bolt it in. You don't have to worry about drilling through the other side of the hood because it seems like there's a little air pocket after the metal plate that's already installed inside of the hood. So once you get through that plate, you really can't go through the front unless you keep going after you pass the gap. But it's real obvious. You can see the drill goes through and there's a lot of play in there. So you just go straight through, bolt it in, and it's good to go. It's almost ready to be bolted onto the car here. Now if you come up to the front end, to mount it onto the body itself, you actually need a spacer. I'm going to start off with a wood one just because it's easier to drill through, and I'm not exactly sure where it goes yet. And then after I get it all situated with that, I'll be replacing it with some of that metal over there. Just swap it out. It's about 3/8 inch thick, and I'll just need 2 of those. So I'm going to get that lined up, and hopefully after I get that in, I won't have to mess with the body lines too much, but who knows, we'll see. I also got the latch and the hinge on the door, so it's pretty much just closes and pretty much good to go. I don't have the handle on the outside right now, so I'm just using the one on the inside, but I'll get that installed soon. But the door lines up pretty well, closes great, and just got to do a little bit of work on it, then should be done. Alright, so it took me a little longer than expected to get it bolted in, so it is dark now. I'm going to cover the car, but I just wanted to show you, we got it pretty much lined up how we need it. We're going to have to keep working on the gaps and adjusting it. That's why I told you I was using the wood down there instead of the metal, because we're going to have to change it out a couple times, drill a couple new holes, and get it all situated. Just to fix some things up real quick. But after we get that in, we're just going to keep messing with it and get those body lines perfect. So if you remember in another video, I said that I am plasti dipping the car. Before I had the shark skin gray, and I do still have that, but I actually ended up ordering, they just released a Nardo gray, so I ordered that, and I'm actually going to start with that, see how I like it. It's supposed to be just a paint match of Audi's Nardo gray with a little bit of a satin shine to it, so I'm going to try that out, see how it works. Hoping to get this on the car relatively soon, so I'll let you guys know. Alright, so I'm going to keep working on it the next couple days, just keep doing what I've been doing, but I'm going to end that video here. And if you want to see any of the videos from the Carlisle Corvette show, there's a bunch of C8s that were there, so I'm going to put that after the outro of this video if you guys want to watch that. Just keep watching after the outro, and as always, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.